Good day, everybody. This is Michael Winiger, CEO of Asante Organics. And today is Toxic Free Friday, and we're going to be talking about some dirty little secrets, right? Some of these performance agreements and people getting paid cash to coming into these different networking companies and the business development agreements and how they all work and what happens, within in the walls of these different types of agreements. And I personally believe that if a company has such fabulous, unbelievable, unique, spectacular products that give just unbelievable results and testimonials, why does a company have to go out there and pay a bunch of people to come in to try and create synthetic or fake momentum? I believe that they feel they have to pay people to actually push their products. That's not a good environment. So, is it wrong for companies to go out and pay leaders to come into their businesses? Absolutely not. But what's wrong is when they go out there and they seek out, 150, 180 different people, they pay them all different ways. Some people get cash, and some people get these performance agreements or business development agreements over a certain period of time. And if they meet the specific requirements, which is usually volume requirements, then what basically happens, they get paid a certain amount every single month for 6 months, a year, whatever the contract might be. And these little performance deals goes from anywhere from $20,000 up to millions of dollars, and I've seen it. And usually the people that are getting paid don't even have to pay for the products themselves, in some circumstances, and that's more on the higher end, right? So, again, it's not wrong for a company to go out there and pay them, but it's what's wrong is making it look like, oh, this company's in momentum, because what you're doing is you're going out there and you're hurting the little people, the people that don't even know, first time in this industry, and they come into a company and they think all that is going on and this is great. And what's really happening is you're hurting a family, because in the end, when all these contracts run out and these people start jumping to other companies, now here's a poor little family that really wanted to make something out of their life with a product that, doesn't really do anything, and now there they sit and they don't have any chance of even becoming successful, and then that gives a bad name to this industry. If you're a company and you're going to pay a group of individuals to be in your company, no matter which way they're going to get paid, whether it's a business development agreement or cash up front, however it might be, why not be posting that? Why not say, guess what? We wanted to bring in a bunch of leaders that could teach you how to do this business, so we paid these guys, and publicize it. When you look at the National Football League, it's no secret that Tim Tebow just got a contract for $660,000 to be a quarterback. It's no secret that Brett Favre went to the Minnesota Vikings when he did, and how much his contract was, or in baseball or basketball. You see these things. They're public information. But you know what? I spoke to a leader that went to a company that's now, quote unquote, they say, well, we're the fastest growing company out there right now. And he said that one of his people got this promotion. And there was no way this guy could have gotten a promotion in that short a time. But along with getting these business agreements or performance agreements or getting the money up front, they start grandfathering you in at certain levels and giving you a whole bunch of positions to go out there and to lure more people in, some smaller leaders and things like that. And it's always the same. Go in the company we're in, start going crazy and telling everybody, and try and create this wave. And this guy that I saw said something online, said this guy made it to this certain level, and I messaged him and said, thank God for those those NDAs, those non-disclosure agreements. He goes, yes, thank God for that. And I'm like, wait, what? Really? I mean, you won't go out there and tell the people what you got. I know what he got paid. Go out there and tell him what your contract says. And then he says, well, if everybody knew what this company was doing and who was getting that, then it wouldn't grow. Exactly. Then it wouldn't grow. And I've seen some of these guys who claim to be big leaders, and they've made some money, but a lot of times their deal isn't what company they're involved with. Their deal is the deal that they're negotiating. And then 8 or 9 months later, you start seeing less and less of this individual, and he's out there going, oh my goodness, in 3 months my contract is up, and now I'm going to fall in the regular compensation plan, and there's no way I can survive on that. And he's out there trying to call other companies and rearrange other getting involved in other programs. There's one gentleman in mind that in the last 2 or 3 years, he's been in 5 and 6 different programs, all paid in those programs as well. He wasn't paid for his knowledge because it was never even a announcement that this is why this happened. No, he was paid because he was like the Pied Piper, and he's got the blind mice following him, and they're jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping until they're so tired of jumping around that they don't even want anything to do with this industry. And I think it's really sad. And being that I do own a company, I'll tell you what, I've had some of those guys in here, all these big, huge leaders come sit right at my desk and tell me this is the greatest thing they've ever seen in their entire life. And for 72 hours, all I heard is how great it was. And they sat right here and then I said, all right, then let's get started and let's start building an organization that's going to, succeed and last forever. And oh, wait, what about what I want? What about my deal? I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I think you're in the wrong company. Here's the thing. About 30 minutes away is the Arizona Cardinals training camp. Maybe they'll pay you if you can kick some field goals. They might give you a signing bonus. I even got people who have actually been so out there to call my cell phone number and leave messages, and you would know these people, saying, all right, we're in and we can't wait to get started. And then they bring up what they have to have. And I don't think that's fair to you. I don't think that's fair to anybody, that these people are getting big contracts, free products. It's not being publicized whatsoever. And now there are some lawsuits that you'll be seeing happening shortly with some of the different companies in this industry just for that. One, creating synthetic momentum, fake momentum, right? And it's going to set a precedence in our industry. And I'm glad it's actually going to happen because, I personally have never done that. And I don't believe in that because I believe that, whether you've been in a company for 10 years or 10 minutes, if you went out and worked the same amount of time and put in the same amount of hours and put the same amount of monetary business through the door, you should both get paid exactly the same. But that's my take. So when you're looking at these companies and you're hearing about how great it's growing and all this kind of stuff and all this action happening, I would start looking up to the top and start asking the question, did that guy get a paid arrangement? Did this guy get a performance arrangement or a business development agreement or just get paid straight out, got paid? Because again, it happens, it's happening too much. And again, if any company feels that they have to go out and buy all these leaders, that's coming from a place of weakness because they don't even believe their product would even sell if they didn't go out there and buy these people to go out there and start tearing apart other situations. They don't even believe in themselves. They don't even believe in the products they developed. They don't even believe that they would actually move in the marketplace if they didn't go out there and do this. And then look what happens to most of those companies. They go up extremely fast. And where are they today? They went down even quicker. So good, strong, steady, methodical growth. That's what you want to look for. And make sure you're out there asking the questions. You all have a good day. God bless you all. And Hopefully this will create a toxic-free environment. God bless y'all, and we'll see you next time.